નમસ્તે બરોડા. શું છે? મજામાં છે? I've studied 2 years in Ahmedabad, so I also feel like an honorary Gujarati. And coming to Baroda after many years, it's, I think, the most culturally and educational vibrant city. So happy to be here. Thank you to Mr. H.T. Patel, to Yuvalaya trustees, to the volunteers, and to all the Yuvas present here for spending your Friday afternoon here with me. So, I have been on the other side, sitting in the audience, getting bored by Bhashan, so I'm not going to give you Bhashan. I don't want to put all of you to sleep. I will be sharing few stories. I'll be answering 3 questions which I think are on top of the mind of every young person, which also I had when I was your age. And in between, I'll share a few tips and a few, maybe couple of brain exercises which we can do interactively. And I will try to keep more time for Q&A. Okay. Stay hungry, stay foolish. यानी हिंदी में बोले तो भूखे रहो बुद्धू रहो. कितने लोग भूखे और बुद्धू रहना चाहते हैं? ऐसी 1 or 2 hands. Nobody wants to be भूखा and बुद्धू. मतलब I want the young people's hands. वो तो सब ऐसे ही सहम गए. What does it mean to be hungry and foolish? What are we talking about? So, Stay Hungry, Stay Foolish is the title of my first book. I came to launch this book in Baroda also. I went to Ahmedabad, Baroda, Bombay and Delhi. So I remember in the crossword store, one lady came at the end of the, the launch and said, when I saw the poster, I thought this is a book about weight loss and dieting, so I came. But now I realize that that is not the theme, but this is also important. What does it mean to stay hungry? First of all, this is not my original title. I borrowed it from somebody else. Does anyone know who said the word stay hungry, stay foolish? Steve Jobs. So what did he mean? Why did he tell the students of Stanford University, stay hungry, stay foolish? कुछ उसका मतलब होगा ना? Yeah.
By that we understand that stay hungry means have an hunger to do something or to pursue anything that you want.
Okay.
And by staying foolish means don't be shy to ask stupid questions.
Okay, lovely. What's your name? Okay, I'm very happy that you got up and you spoke in such a big hall. First of all, most of us feel shy कि हमको आता भी है तो बोलेंगे नहीं, कि कोई और बोल दे. So we want to always be little bit in the background, limelight में नहीं होना चाहते हैं. So stay hungry. Hunger is not just the hunger of the stomach. There is a hunger of the mind, hunger of the soul. That I want to do something, I want to be something, I want to prove myself. Okay, मुझे कुछ करना है, कुछ करके दिखाना है. So that hunger to keep learning, to keep growing, to keep moving. Not to think, okay, if I have studied, I have completed my this degree, that degree, it's over now, my education is over, now next 40 years I'll just relax and do chill. No, it doesn't work like that. So stay hungry, it's a mindset. To always be curious, to seek more and, to learn from everyone and everything around you. And what about foolish? One thing is, yes, you can ask foolish questions, no problem. So please ask foolish questions today. But what else could it mean, stay foolish? Yes?
Stay foolish means whenever the person thinks at the moment that I know all the things, he will limit it with a certain knowledge, and that moment she or he will be means.
Okay, yeah, that's very good, insight. Yes, what's your name? Ram Lakhan, okay. Thank you, Ram Lakhan. Yes, to be a little bit humble, to be a little open, that maybe I don't know everything. I may learn from my juniors, from my seniors, even a child can teach me something. Okay, and one more dimension of stay foolish, which I'll share with you, is like जब कोई अलग काम करने के लिए, somebody takes a step. When I wanted to, say, become a writer, I left, I didn't take the placement after my MBA and I wanted to become a journalist and a writer. Everybody called me foolish. They said कि क्या बेवकूफ़ी कर रहे हो? ऐसे थोड़ी कोई करता है. You should just take a job and do writing as a hobby. Of course, much later, after 20 years, when I became successful, then they all said, yes, we always knew you had it in you. We're very proud of you. So that is the thing. When you try to do something which goes against the normal conventional thought, तो लोग आपको बेवकूफ कहेंगे, foolish कहेंगे, right? But then it is your conviction and your passion for that particular project or that particular field which drives you. So I'll just share very briefly. Today I was introduced as a best-selling author, but my journey began a long time ago. As Mr. Narayan Murthy once said, the journey of overnight success takes many years, 15, 20 years. I started writing when I was a student in college. When I was studying BA in Sophia College, I had a very small dream. I wanted to see my name in the Times of India newspaper. In those days, we didn't have internet and all. We just had newspapers and magazines. So the only way to, for somebody to get an article published was you have to send your article by post to the editor of Times of India in a self-addressed, self-stamped envelope. So I wrote an article, I typed it, उसमें कुछ mistakes हुए वो ठीक किए, फिर typed article, I sent it by post. After 1 week, I got my own envelope back with a small rejection slip. The editor regrets he cannot publish your article due to lack of space. So I tried a second article. I sent a third article. And each time I got the rejection slip. Then the fourth time I got the rejection slip. There were two options. Either I should say कि editor is very knowledgeable, he knows I am not a good writer, अब मेरे को ये सब छोड़ देना चाहिए. But what happened to me was कि मैंने तो जिद ही पकड़ ली कि अब तो मेरे को करना ही करना है. So I kept writing different articles, sending by post. After 40 weeks, on the 41st week, I opened the paper and my article was published in the middle page. So that is where my professional writing journey began. I got 100 rupees by check for writing this article. So I'm just sharing this story to say that you have to take a first step and not give up very easily. Now, if I had given up at that time, I wouldn't be standing here today, okay? So I enjoyed writing and therefore I continued. It was a challenge for me. It was something I did because it gave me happiness. So I think first of all, each of us has to know ourselves कि मुझ में क्या कौन सी चीज है जो मुझे अच्छी लगती है, which comes to me, which gives me joy, which gives me pleasure. Some people like to do maths problems. Anyone likes to do maths problems? Yeah, okay. And how many people are doing engineering over here? You all don't like doing maths, but you're doing engineering. Okay, this could have happened to me also because I was a school topper, so everybody thought isko to science mein hi jana padega, and my father also is a scientist. I grew up in a colony where everybody's father is a scientist and everybody goes to IIT, everybody does medicine. But when I was in class 10, I did an aptitude test. In that, there's a recommendation which said that you are naturally very good in language. So if you take a career in this field, you will excel. If you do maths and science, you'll have to work very hard and you'll be quite mediocre. And please do not take up architecture, interior design, etc. Spatial ability is very low. Okay, and I felt that this is true. I mean, I was getting marks in maths, but I am not enjoying maths. किसी तरह exam में number ले लिए, but वहाँ पे मेरा aptitude नहीं था. And so I think if I'd studied hard, I could have got into IIT, but I would not have been a very great professional in that field because I didn't like it. Many times people give us the advice कि आप hard work से कुछ भी कर सकते हो, आप कर सकते हो, but why don't you focus on your strong points, your area of strength? Even when people do MBA, sometimes they ask कि which has more scope, marketing or finance? अभी अगर if you are a people person, you like to, you have to be a person who's got a aptitude for doing marketing. If you don't like numbers and you go into finance, what is the point? So first of all, know yourself and have faith in yourself. Ki, okay, whatever I'm good at, I'm going to become better and better at that. Okay, so this is what I call as, I mean, for me, I discovered early that I like writing. Okay, how many of you think this is feasible? Ki there is something I know that I like, and I am pursuing it. Okay, what are some of you doing? This girl in pink. Okay, so you enjoy history? Okay, very good. Let's give her a hand. Okay, not easy to take a BA history. Even today, people will say कि arts क्यों लिया कि इतने marks नहीं आए इसलिए लिया ऐसा होता है. So she really must be in liking her subject. I think so. Okay, and we need people to study history and to, history is very relevant. Who? Anybody else? Many people put up their hands. Yes. Okay. So you like civil engineering? When you see a bridge, you get excited to see कैसे उसका cables है? Yes? Okay, good. We need many good civil engineers to make bridges. Very good. Let's give him a hand. Okay, one more person. Yes?
I'm soft skill trainer.
Okay. So what about that? You,
From very childhood, I love to talk.
okay.
I also enjoy my talking.
Okay. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Let's give him a hand. Okay. So now, this is one way to choose a career, okay? I call it the love marriage. Okay, we found a field, we fell in love with it, and then we said, हमको इसी के साथ रहना है अभी जिंदगी भर. But how many people in our country have love marriage? How many people's parents had love marriage? Nobody? Few people, 5, 6 hands. So love marriage is not so common. So what happened? Did your parents did get married? How did they get married? Arranged marriage. So what if we apply that idea to careers? What does that mean? Yeah, whatever subject you are studying now, can you find interest and fall in love with that? Naturally, your parents were, matched by somebody, matchmaker, some family, some friends. But after they got married, they fell in love with each other. They started loving each other. They created a family. So the same way, why can't we, whatever subject I've chosen, sometimes it happens I don't get my choice also. Everybody wants to do computer science, everybody doesn't get. Then I am taking mechanical engineering and 4 years I am spending cursing my luck and my everything, saying कि मैं तो फंस गया इधर. Anybody like this here? Nobody feels कि मैं गलत फील्ड में फंस गया या फंस गई? Or they are too shy. We are not going to record and send it back to your HOD. Okay, I know you are there in the audience. So there is, the other option is you look into your field and in that you find some niche, something you find interesting. If there are 10 subjects, उसमें एक तो कोई subject होगा ना which is more interesting than the other. In mechanical also they teach you different things. And if you really don't like it at all and you're hell-bent on doing computer science, so ठीक है, there is a way for you also. What is the way? Do you need a computer science degree to be a computer programmer today? Can you teach yourself? So today you can probably enroll in MIT, open courses, you can, learn yourself programming. So the point is that you have the power in your hands. Power is there. ये बस problem है कि हमको लगता है कि मेरे पास कोई रास्ता नहीं है. I am helpless. I am just like I am a small there is an ocean. Ocean में मैं कितना सा एक छोटी boat में हूँ and I have no control over anything. जिस तरफ हवा लेके जाएगी, पानी लेके जाएगा, I'll go. No, that is not true. You have something called agency. You have power. Okay, so when we talk about entrepreneurship, in my opinion, entrepreneurship is not just creating a business. It's creating your own destiny. Some people will start a business, but the most personal definition of entrepreneurship is कि मैंने अपना रास्ता खुद बनाया. Okay, I created my own path. How many of you think it's possible to create your own path? कि मैं तो ऐसे ही बोल रही हूँ. I have said she's come to give a talk. She'll say anything and go off. Okay, some of you think it's possible to create your own path. What about the rest of you? Okay, so first of all, I'll talk about this. Love marriage versus arranged marriage. Okay. Okay, then find a subject or a field that you love. Okay. If you don't like what you do and you say मेरे को love marriage ही करनी है, तो you have to dabble in some different fields. Okay, somebody might be doing I don't know, BA economics, but become a very good hairdresser. I mean, even that is a very good profession, but maybe you need to go and do 2 or 3 very different kinds of summer jobs. Now today, what has happened, if you do summer internship also, we want to go and sit in office and just do some computer pe kuch hum Excel sheets bana rahe. No, you should go and try out some very diverse professions. How about going and, working in McDonald's for 2 months? Has anyone done that? Worked in McDonald's or Domino's? Nobody? For pocket money also you all will not work there. Okay. See, in America, very rich people also, they tell their children when they're 16 years old, see, I'm giving you a car, but petrol you have to fill yourself. I'm not going to give you money for petrol. So in this, I think I have to blame the parents and the older generation. Ki like ATM machine hota hai na, aapne bhi idhar ek button laga diya hai. They just do like this and they get whatever they want. So I think every student here should have a goal that in my next summer vacation, I have to earn 5,000 rupees of my own. Whether I do it by working in McDonald's, Domino's, or any place, mall में कोई जगह होगी, आप 10 दुकान में जाके पूछोगे, they'll take you. Okay, and work as a salesperson, work at the floor level. Talk to people. Understand, like reading about McDonald's in a book is one thing and working there is another thing. So one is real life experience of dealing with customers and money and everything. And second is you will understand like 5,000 रुपए कमाने के लिए भी कितनी मेहनत लगती है. But if you don't want to do that, then there is one more option, which is how will you earn 5,000 rupees on your own? Stock market. Somebody said stock market. Maybe, I don't know, but for that you have to start with something. So save up your pocket money and then, okay, but then 5,000 is too less, but theek hai. I'm giving a very small goal of 5,000. Start something of your own. So what can a student start? Startup. Okay, what kind of startup? Writing. Okay. I want 2-3 people to put up their hands and say that I can do this. Maybe Yuvala will conduct one program where everybody will have to do this and then write a report how they did it. Anybody likes to make cakes? You know how to make eggless cakes. I'm sure there are many every week, every month, there's somebody having a birthday, they want cakes. So during summer vacation, I used to run this program called My First Startup. So during COVID, I started it. So we got these 14 to 18 years teenagers, 10 of them. And one of them had started a business of vegan cakes because her mother was a vegan and she was not getting good cakes. And it took a lot of, I mean, it sounds easy, okay, to make a cake. But first of all, when you make a cake and sell it, you have to make a profit also. Ghar mein bana ke kha rahe is one thing. So she went and bought some ingredients, made the cake. But afterwards, she realized I've not made any profit because the ingredients are very expensive. So then she had to go to wholesale market and look for the, wholesale prices. Then she had to learn how to make it more attractive. So a lot of work went into it, marketing, making it properly. Oven was not good enough. She had to then, make some provision for a better oven. And in fact, business started doing so well. After the program ended also, she was selling cakes. Then because she was in 12th standard, her mother said ki abhi ye side mein kar do, you have learnt everything. But through that 2 months experience, she earned some 10,000-12,000 rupees, and she had so much confidence ki look, I can do it, right? So I want each of you to not think of startup as some big thing which is to be done when you are, you complete your education, you get all the certificates. No, I mean, it can be something small like earning your pocket money. How many are okay to do this? Okay, hardly 2-3 people want to do this. Rest of you, what do you want to do? You want somebody to come and as a tray पर एक job लेके आएंगे आपके लिए. Ma'am, please take this job. Like one big laddu, it will be sitting on the tray. Please come and eat it. No, it doesn't work like that. See, today all of us want कि मैंने degree ले ली, मुझे admission मिल गया, degree मिल गई, certificate मिल गया. Now job should just come to me. Job should walk towards me and, like hold my hand and take me to the office. No, what does the employer want? जो आपको job दे रहा है, they want to see that you are a little dynamic person. When they talk to you in the interview, आपके जैसे 30 लोग और हैं, 50 लोग और हैं, so how will you stand out in the interview? There has to be something in your CV which stands out, and one of the things could be, yeah, I've done a small business, or I've done a small project with my professor, or I've done something, taken initiative in some way. I've been an organizer or a leader of some club in my college. That is how you learn, and that is how you get the confidence to speak in these interviews. So whether you want to be an entrepreneur or not, I still want everyone to think about this idea that I want to earn some pocket money of my own. Now, whether you should become an entrepreneur or not. Second question, first was love versus arranged marriage. Second is कि मेरे को अपना धंधा करना चाहिए या किसी और के साथ नौकरी करनी चाहिए. How many of you want to do नौकरी? Okay, all of you, only one person wants to do नौकरी. बाकी सब अपना धंधा करेंगे. या बस हाथ उठाने में बहुत तकलीफ हो रही है तो. Okay, I want to tell you a small story from one of my books called Connect the Dots. Some of you might have read this book. This is a story about a person called Prem Ganpati. Okay, he was a guy who was, he was just 10th pass or 10th fail, something like that. He was from a small town in Tamil Nadu. Somebody told him कि Bombay में नौकरी मिल रही है, आप मेरे साथ आ जाओ. He came by train to Bombay. And there at the platform, that fellow left him and ran off. So he is in a new city, doesn't know anybody, doesn't know language, doesn't know anybody. So one of the things is he could have gone back home कि भाई नहीं होगा, but then he thought अभी I have come, I am not going back. So थोड़ा इधर उधर देखा तो he found one small Udupi restaurant. Do you know what is an Udupi restaurant? What is it? Yeah, they serve idli, dosa, vada, sambar, etc. So he got a job there. Job means basically he had to wash dishes. एक बर्तन घिसने का उसको job मिला. And he got a place to sleep and he got some food. He said, okay, fine, better than nothing, I'll take the job. Now, if you have such a job, will you feel good about yourself? Is it a great job, something that you really wanted? It's the lowest possible job. But Prem Ganpati didn't get, depressed or unhappy, sad. He said, ठीक है, कुछ तो मिला, एक जगह मिली मेरे को. And after 2 weeks, he saw ऐसे कैसे काम होता है. And then he said, you know what, दोपहर में he asked his boss कि can I go and serve tea in the neighboring office. So वो केटली और वो ऐसा चाय और कटिंग चाय के ग्लास लेके, in Bombay everybody goes. So boss said, ठीक है, दोपहर में कुछ काम नहीं, you can go. So he started serving tea in one of the offices, and within a few months, he became a very popular chai wala. So, as you know, like chai wale का future आजकल बहुत अच्छा है. So, how can you become a good chai wala? If you had to be a good chai wala, आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? Quality, smiling, अच्छी बातें करनी चाहिए. Timely delivery. Yes, if you've ever worked in an office now at 3 o'clock you're waiting कि कब वो आएगा मेरी चाय लेके, it's like a big event. And if somebody comes smiling with, you know, that kettle, and on top of that he remembers कि, you know, you like tea with less milk, less sugar. So he had a personalized approach and he knew everybody by name. So he became very popular. And then one of his customers only said, कि why don't we start a shop together? मैं पैसे डालूंगा तुम उसको चलाओ. तो ऐसा उसको थोड़ा सा कैपिटल मिल गया, एंजल इन्वेस्टर मिल गया. So next thing is he has started a small चाय की टपरी. Okay. And after some time he realized that people who come to drink tea, they want to eat also. Because naturally people are hungry. They said, what can I do? चलो मैं डोसा बना के उनको खिलाता हूँ. Because he's from Tamil Nadu, he knows how to make dosa. तो उसने डोसे के साथ चाय का चालू किया. Now in Bombay, have you all eaten roadside dosa? यहाँ भी मिलता है बड़ौदा में. So is it tasty? Okay, so imagine he became a very popular roadside dosa wala. बड़ी बड़ी गाड़ियां वहां पे रुकती हैं और लोग खा रहे हैं. तो how much money can he make in a month? How much money can a roadside dosa wala make? Popular guy. 20,000 per day. Okay, we should all start this business tomorrow only. Anybody else? Approx 2 lakh. Yeah, I don't know the exact, but maybe 1 to 2 lakhs to bana raha hoga, because it's so many customers and no rental, no electricity. Maybe thoda hafta dene ke baad काफी ज़्यादा profit था. So now this guy जो 2 साल पहले एक बर्तन घिस रहा था, within 2 years he's earning 2 lakhs. अभी तो he's a pinnacle of success. He should leave everything and he should just do this for rest of his life. What do you think? So he was of course very happy कि हाँ मैंने कुछ किया, but somewhere उसके दिमाग में कीड़ा था कि और भी करना है. And near his shop one day McDonald's opened. So he went and sat in McDonald's and he would just observe them कि his question in his mind was that Mr. McDonald तो इधर है नहीं, कोई और है, वो खुद नहीं बना रहे burger. So he would just observe. He realized that, you know, instead of having one stall which he operates on his own, he can have a chain of stores or stalls where he's not there. And all this, you know, in MBA they teach us like marketing, franchising. This he learned just by observation. And of course this is a long story. I mean, he took help of people and everything. But finally today he's running a chain of dosa outlets called Dosa Plaza, which have about, I think, 30 restaurants, including in Dubai and Australia. So what is the lesson that we can get from this story? Yeah, dare to dream. Okay, not just about education, yes. Yeah, don't settle for less, like don't be satisfied. Focus to your strengths. Okay. Yeah, so many lessons, but one particular thing which I always, you know, share from his story. All these things that have been shared are relevant, but one more thing I want to add. There's a famous author called Napoleon Hill who wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich. Has anybody read this book? Okay, all of you can download it free from the internet. It is copyright free. You can just download and read it. So Napoleon Hill is the father of all the self-help books which are coming out today. Like around 100 years ago, he spent more than a decade interviewing all the most successful people in America. And based on his, research, he wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich. So one of the statements he's made in a book, not this book, but another book is, whatever you can conceive and believe, you can achieve. Meaning, if you conceive an idea and you truly believe it, then you can achieve it. Now, Prem Ganpati did not say कि यार मैं तो पढ़ा लिखा हूँ नहीं, मैं तो बॉम्बे का हूँ नहीं, मेरे पास पैसे हैं नहीं, मेरे को कौन हेल्प करेगा, मुझे कुछ आता नहीं है. He got an idea and he didn't doubt himself, right? And eventually he was able to achieve it. The problem with all of us sitting in this room is that many a time we get an idea, we get a desire, we feel हाँ मुझे ये करना है, and before we can do anything, some voice within us speaks up and says, नहीं ये तो बहुत ही dumb idea है, तेरे से नहीं होने वाला है, तू तो बेवकूफ है. Has this happened to you? This voice is called as inner critic. All of us have an inner critic, which is good because if we didn't have, then we would probably become antisocial elements, we'll do anything. But if the inner critic is very strong, then it is not your friend, it is your enemy. Okay, I want 2 people to come on stage, 2 volunteers, 2 young people, any 2 people.
Volunteers now?
Anybody who would like to come and do little role play.
Can I come back? Okay. आपको रहना Yes, ma'am.
आप अपने बारे में बताओ. ऐसा हो गया, मैं फेल हो गया तो बिजनेस हो गया.
कल ही रिजल्ट आया और कल ही रिजल्ट आया और मैं फेल हो गया तो बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लग रहा.
आप फेल हो चुके हो?
हाँ.
अरे क्या कर दिया तुमने? कैसी पढ़ाई की थी?
पढ़ाई तो अच्छी की थी पर शायद एग्जाम्स अच्छे नहीं गए.
ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं होता है. वो शर्मा जी का लड़का तो फर्स्ट पे आ चुका है, उसके तो फुल मार्क्स आए. ऐसा कैसे? पेपर सबके लिए सेम था.
हाँ, पेपर सेम था. शायद लिखने में अच्छा नहीं रहा होगा.
बिल्कुल नहीं, तुम्हारी गलती है. जब मैंने कहा था पढ़ने बैठो तो तुम्हारा ध्यान इंटरनेट पर था, सोशल मीडिया पर था. आपने अच्छे से पढ़ा नहीं है. तुम बुद्धू हो 1 नंबर के.
फिर से ट्राई करूंगा.
हमें जब भी फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट होता है तभी हमारा 100% देना होता है. तुमने बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं किया है और तुम 1 नंबर के बुद्धू हो. तुम किस तरह कर सकते हो ऐसा? काफी ज्यादा बच्चे बहुत अच्छी तरह से पढ़कर नंबर ले आ चुके हैं और आप फेल होकर आए हो.
हाँ, कोशिश तो की थी पर फेल हो गया.
दैट्स गुड. सुमैया मलिक.
What about you?
दीपेश.
Okay. Thank you so much. So this is a live example. This is not a person outside. ये अपने अंदर का ही एक voice होती है. Which would you like such a friend? ऐसे फ्रेंड से आप दूर भाग जाओगे, लेकिन जो आपके अंदर है वो उससे तो आप भाग ही नहीं सकते हो. So you have to recognize this voice is there and talk back to it and say, look, yes, maybe I did fail, but I did put in my best. I will do better next time. You have to be supportive. You want to be a supportive friend. Your inner critic should become, like a voice which is gentle and helpful and not like this. She did a very good job. Let's give them both a hand. ओके सो फेलियर सबकी लाइफ में आएगा, उससे डरना नहीं है. आज मैं यहाँ खड़ी हूँ बट आई वांट टू टेल यू, आई मीन यू इंट्रोड्यूस माय मैगजीन जैम, सम ऑफ यू माइट बी गोइंग टू गूगल टू चेक, वो है नहीं आज दुनिया में, वो बेचारी दुनिया से जा चुकी है. बिकॉज आई स्टार्टेड दिस मैगजीन इन 1995 व्हेन आई वाज जस्ट आउट ऑफ कॉलेज, 2 years after graduating, and I ran it for 15 years. But in 2010 December I had to pull the shutter down because लोग मैगजीन पढ़ नहीं रहे थे, उनका ध्यान फिर इंटरनेट पे हो गया था. एंड वी वर नॉट एबल टू माइग्रेट फ्रॉम द प्रिंटेड मैगजीन टू द इंटरनेट बिकॉज देयर वाज नो बिजनेस मॉडल. एंड इवन टुडे देयर इज नो बिजनेस मॉडल फॉर अ मैगजीन ऑन इंटरनेट. In the magazine we used to get ads, it was supported by ads, but what they pay you on internet is just pennies. So we could not do it, and it was I mean, what should I say, it's a very low moment of life to fail. But still today I can stand here and tell you that fine, I failed, but I am not a failure. My project failed, my company failed, but everything I am today is because of that experience I had. When I wrote my first book, Stay Hungry, Stay Foolish, it's because I was, you know, I mean, finally connect the dots का क्या मतलब है? Actually, again, this is from the same Steve Jobs speech, that you can only connect the dots when you look backwards. When I looked back, I saw that in Stay Hungry, Stay Foolish, all the different parts of me came together. Because I had run a company, I had done MBA, so I knew how business works, and I was a writer. So ये सारी तीनों चीजें combine होके उस किताब में उसका मिश्रण हो गया. So it became very different from other business books. When I went to meet the different entrepreneurs, उन्होंने मेरे साथ बहुत सच्चाई के साथ शेयर किया. They didn't try to project themselves as very, heroes. They said कि देखो ups and downs होते हैं लाइफ में. It's not, many times we have also been close to failure. So they could relate to me, and I told their stories in the way that I wanted to read it. Because when I was doing MBA, मुझे केस स्टडी से बहुत ज़्यादा चिढ़ थी. बहुत ही बोरिंग होती है केस स्टडीज़, उसमें सिर्फ कुछ फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स होते हैं. आई यूज्ड टू वंडर दैट इसमें जो इंसान है वो कहाँ है. So there was no human aspect. So I wanted to write a book which was more story oriented, and much later I realized that in our country everything is through the medium of stories. जो भी हमारी values हैं, हमारी जो teachings हैं, चाहे रामायण हो, महाभारत हो, पंचतंत्र हो, तो सारी stories के माध्यम से हमें सिखाई गई हैं. And I used to avidly read stories. I used to read Amar Chitra Katha. So when I wrote the book, naturally I felt that through the medium of story I can maybe share the lessons. If you want to read it as a story, you can, and if you want to take some lessons, you can. It's your choice. So again, I did something which was a bit different. शुरू में जिन्होंने पढ़ा IIM में उनको भी थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं लगा. उन्होंने कहा कि इसमें और थोड़े टेबल्स, ग्राफ्स वगैरह डाल दो. तो मैंने कहा नहीं, रहने दीजिए, वो खराब हो जाएगी किताब. So I was a little जिद्दी in that aspect, you know. How many of you seen this movie called Andhadhun? Okay, so Andhadhun, did you like the ending? So actually when the movie was first shown, test screening हुआ, तो कई लोगों ने कहा कि ending समझ नहीं आई है. तो the producer said कि इसको बदल दो, ये थोड़ा vague ending है, ये है, क्या है, समझ नहीं आ रहा, आप उसको एक perfect ending दे दो. But the director refused and said नहीं, मैं तो ऐसे ही रखूंगा. And because it was like that, more people talked about it, thought about it. घर जाके भी सोच रहे हैं, अरे वो end में क्या हुआ, right? So sometimes you have to be a little जिद्दी to get your way, because it is your vision, it is your creation. So don't always buckle down and say हाँ उनको जो चाहिए मैं वही लिख के दूँ, मैं वही बोलूँ. You have to take a stand. Sometimes yes, you may lose the project also, you may suffer due to it, but then you have to create your unique stamp. अब मेरी किताबों के बारे में कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि मेरे को emails आते थे कि आपको English नहीं आती है क्या, क्योंकि in my books there is some Hindi phrases, some Hindi lines. So actually, I know English very well. Renan Martin मैंने बहुत detail में पढ़ी है, exams दिए. But when I was writing these books, I didn't want to write in perfect Shakespeare's English because when I spoke to people, there was so much emotion and there was so much personal, lehja of talking that I cannot translate it and make it sound like somebody else. So I tried to make it more colloquial and more conversational. So that was the reason why I chose to have a little less perfect English, and that is what people liked. But will 100% of the people like it? No. 10-20% people won't like it. They'll give me 1 star, 0 star review also online. It's okay. So you cannot please all the people all the time. Right? So the last thing I want to talk about before we open for questions is what is a formula for success? So all of you want to know the formula for success? Okay, so after interviewing more than 500 successful people who have done things in different fields also, not just as entrepreneurs, there are people who are social workers, who are leaders, who are corporate leaders, who are, in science and technology. I found that there are only 3 common things, okay? I call them 3 P's. First of all is the passion, right? It talks about passion, but passion का मतलब क्या होता है? There is a book called Outliers. Has any of you heard of it? Okay, so it's a book which I would recommend to all of you. It's by Malcolm Gladwell. उसमें उन्होंने एक formula दिया है, which he says that if you spend 10,000 hours of passion and devotion in any field, you will become extraordinary at it. तो आप क्रिकेटर ले लो, आप कोई आर्टिस्ट ले लो, सिंगर ले लो, किसी को भी ले लो, you will find, like in case of Bill Gates, he was very crazy about programming as a school child. When it was not, at that time, it was not for employment or it was not for certificate. Usko bas, he just enjoyed it. He spent a summer vacation doing programming on some purane style ka computer, which was, size of this room. And that is how when he went to college and he was 17, 18 years old, he was able to see the opportunity of starting his own company. He had already put in his 10,000 hours. He had done something because he loved to do it. Not because कोई उनको जबरदस्ती चाबुक मार रहा है कि आप करो, इससे आपको यहाँ एडमिशन मिलेगा, इससे ये फायदा होगा. So, some kind of passion is that. Passion comes from within. It doesn't come because somebody forces you. So 1 is a passion. 2 is the purpose. Okay, you should have a higher purpose. Making money is not a higher purpose. Making money happens anyways. It will happen. Purpose is like something which keeps you going. So if I've already written 11 books, 12 books, why should I write next and next and next? Because for me, I feel that when my book touches somebody, and if I come to such a gathering and they come and tell me that आपकी ये किताब मैंने 10 साल पहले पढ़ी and उसकी वजह से, it was one of the reasons why I started my company. That means my books are not just a means of livelihood for me, but they're having a bigger impact on people. So that keeps me going. Okay. So like that, any job you do, you can have a purpose. Anything, even if you are, doing something which is a very so-called menial job, like a Prem Ganpati, even चाय देने में he felt a purpose कि ठीक है मैं लोगों की life में थोड़ा सा आनंद ला रहा हूँ. So you have to make your life purposeful. And the 3rd is perseverance. क्योंकि कोई भी चीज आपको, easily 2 महीने में 2 साल में नहीं मिलेगी. So you have to have that persistence and perseverance to keep going. So I wish I could give you a formula like A plus B equals C and, like 2-minute Maggie, you can get success. But the point is कि success is not the end goal. ये जो journey है, इसमें आपको आनंद लेना है. The fun is not in reaching some point where I am successful, but actually the entire journey has to be one where you achieved something, but you also, you manifested your potential. You were able to learn and grow and create and share with other people and spread happiness within yourself and all around. So I wish all of you a very, very purposeful, passionate career. I'm sure all of you will go on to dream big, make things happen, and stay hungry, stay foolish, make all your dreams come true. Thank you very much.
Very happy to see large number of students, youth from different colleges in and around Vadodara. So you can send your question on WhatsApp number as said by Preksha. So first question is from Jagdish. More than students, usually parents decide the career path for their children, especially like there is a computer science, IT. So question is how to overcome the ground reality.
Yeah, this is a very relevant question, and I have also faced this issue. I mean, I did go to IIM Ahmedabad more to please my father than for myself. Although I also wanted to stay in a hostel for 2 years. That was one of the attractions for me. But I think over time, when you know, if you really first you have to have the conviction of what you want to do. And then you will be able to persuade your parents. Right now we are blaming them, but हमें क्या करना है, हमें खुद उसका कोई self knowledge नहीं है. So how are we going to persuade them? They just want to see you happy. So once you demonstrate कि look, I am you know interested in this field, or this is what I want to. What is the alternative? अगर मुझे ये नहीं करना है तो मुझे what is my vision for myself? You have to have that vision. And yes, sometimes one way to do is buy some time and tell them, okay, मुझे 2 साल दे दो, मैं उस 2 साल में उसके बाद अगर नहीं हुआ तो I'll do what you want. And usually by then you have made some progress. You can show कि देखो I'm doing this. And they're quite happy. I mean, eventually my father sent me a letter also after many years saying that you were right, and everybody, in fact, we are all very proud of you and you took the right decision. But he couldn't tell it to me then, because that was his, career was built on science. So he couldn't see a different world. So our parents are not able to see the opportunities that may come in the future. So you have to gently persuade them, you have to do little zid, but you have to first of all have the conviction within yourself.
Thank you, madam. While sending WhatsApp, if you can write your name as well as your stream and college, it will be little better. Question from Tanni Ved. Each failure brings a mind block. How to ensure that it is not impacting the way to success? How to manage or overcome such failures?
Yeah, one way I would say is read biographies of people and understand that everybody goes through failure. So life is not a straight line. It is always like this. Agar if you see ECG machine also, now if it's like this means you are dead. Only if it's like this, that means you are living. So life is full of ups and downs, and many people, anybody you admire, any public figure, you go and look up about their life on internet, you can read their biography, you can see some videos, you can watch some movies, and you'll understand कि सबके साथ होता है, and try to find 1 or 2 people whom you can confide in, who can be your helpful, supportive friends, and also try to work on your inner critic by not beating yourself up too much कि अब, this is a calamity, I can never come out of it. So it will take some time, but you can come out of it.
Now, the person is actually complaining little bit. Why MBA is given so much importance?
Yeah, even I don't know actually why this. I thought by now MBA की, importance कम हो जानी चाहिए. But many times I say that, today the parents are willing to spend 25 to 30 lakhs on MBA. But वही पैसा अगर बच्चा कहे कि चलो मेरे business में लगा दो तो वो नहीं देंगे. So actually, if you were to, forget 25 lakhs, 10 lakhs से भी अगर आप, या even 2 lakhs से आप एक business शुरू करो, and you will lose some of it, you will go through hell, but in 2 years, you would have learnt almost everything that is taught in MBA. But you have to be self-motivated. Abhi aisa hai na ki MBA has become more like a chapa. I want somebody else to certify that I am good, I know business, I am employable. So mostly we are outsourcing our life and our value we don't feel within ourselves. We want somebody else to certify, you are good, you are good. If you yourself have that confidence, you dare to say that tomorrow I will employ the MBAs. There are entrepreneurs who are not even graduates, but MBAs from the top institutes across the world work for them. So you can be that person. And today you have internet, if you want to brainwash yourself, you have to brainwash yourself. You should not think कि मुझे IIT में नहीं मिला, IIM में नहीं मिला तो मैं बेवकूफ हूँ. Everybody has their own talent, their own aptitude, and you have to value yourself. Don't wait for other people to value you.
Now, you nicely covered basically how to consistently keep on trying and be jiddi, and at the end you get the success. The similar question is asked if the things doesn't work, then Aks Desai from IT department, Charuset University. When do you know when to stop? Because he is writing that he tried multiple times in big tech companies, but not rejected. So how do you know when actually you have to stop?
Yeah, I guess I don't really know the answer to this question. It's very personal, but in general, I would say that, see, somewhere I have to have some idea of where I'm going wrong. I have to take feedback from others. Maybe if I'm getting consistently rejected by these companies, I have to ask them, tell me where am I lacking? Is it some skill I'm lacking? Is it soft skills? Is it computer skills? Is it something else? And then I can work on it to improve it. And if this door is not opening, then I try to find some other door. This is not the only rasta available. So somewhere we have to get an assessment from other people where I can improve. But if not, then you can leave that and go in some different direction.
Dhara from Charuset University. Sometimes studies give stress and success, but how can we figure more opportunities from our inner skills?
What are inner skills? I don't know. What are inner skills?
I think we may answer partly about studies give stress. So how can we overcome such stress while studying? Maybe tables, graphs in your context.
See, exams don't really matter in the very long run. Nobody asks you for your marks after a few years. So if some people are very good in studies, meaning I was, without putting too much effort, I could do very well in exams. There are other very bright people who have done extremely well in life, but they were not good in exams. So don't take stress, because after some years it will not matter, and try to build your all-around skills. I mean, just getting marks is just not important enough. In 10th standard, it looks like it's so important, but later on, nobody asks for it.
What you refer today, like during the summer, try to make your earn pocket money. So some sort of like Mihir Darji is trying to ask how to manage work and study both, because few students will be trying to.
Yeah. See, first of all, we are not studying 12 hours a day. As far as I know, most of you are studying like 2 weeks before the exams. Am I right? And how many hours in a day we are watching OTT? 2 hours? 3 hours? WhatsApp पे ही लोगों के 2-2, 3-3 घंटे निकल जाते हैं. 9 to 12 people are on WhatsApp. So if you want to do something, you can always find the time. Okay, it should be something challenging, interesting for you. Don't do it because somebody else has told you. Find something you like to do. And just disconnect yourself from the phone for some time. Have 6 hours phone free. I'll lock my phone somewhere and keep it. Then you may, be focused on your work.
I think you covered, but maybe some different terminology used. Question by Akhila. most of the students excel in what they do academically, but how someone can stand out among many students? Because when we look at the same branch, there are hundreds and thousands of students, Division A, Division B, Division C, depending. Then how do you?
Yeah, some practical knowledge or experience by doing something yourself, something hands-on. Like I said, it can be extracurriculars, it can be a project with your department, your head of your professors. It could be tinkering around. Like, I don't know if you've heard of a company called Idea Forge. Has anyone heard of this company, Idea Forge? How many people saw Three Idiots? In the Three Idiots, there is one scene where there's one drone. That drone was Idea Forge drone. And this company was started by 4 people from IIT, 3 of them from IIT. They spent most of their BTech, just doing all this tinkering work. They were always in the robotics competition, then they were making drones, this, that. So ultimately they started their own company, and recently they became one of the first student entrepreneurs to have an IPO. So they had an IPO last year. So even if they had gone for a job, I'm sure in their interview they would be able to have so much more technical knowledge than those who just studied in the books. So do something which you can say कि ये मैंने किया था. Suppose I say I like to write but I have not written anything. It doesn't mean anything to the employer. अगर मैं कुछ लिखता हूँ अपने CV पे तो उसका कुछ proof भी होना चाहिए. Right, so create some kind of a proof of concept. If you're an artist, you should have some kind of art to show. So just don't think about doing, just do something and, concrete.
There is another youth, he is into graduation, the person is into graduation. What if you are midway of your graduation, still you haven't found your passion in the field you are working, how to accept the reality and just focus on present and future instead of regretting the past?
Yeah, so we started this whole program with one, song called हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करें. So ये सब हमारे अंदर की ये thought process है कि ये मेरे साथ ठीक नहीं हो रहा है, I am a victim, मेरे को नहीं, मेरी life, मेरी किस्मत ठीक नहीं है. So these are ways in which we externalize our problems. Instead of that, as you said, you have to conquer your mind and, find, like, as I said, you have to have an arranged marriage, basically. Okay. So accept that, yeah, मेरा arranged marriage होने वाला है, and go for it and, identify the right, within your field, find something. And if you really hate it, then dump it and go somewhere else instead of just crying and whining all the time. Okay, so that's what I would say.
Now there's a different question by Shivani. Shivani wants to know about your network, your struggle and excitement when you were meeting the different entrepreneurs. So what were your excitement or challenges you faced while you were meeting such different entrepreneurs for writing your books?
Yeah, excitement is always there when you meet somebody and they share their story with you. But then finally the process of writing is much longer. Okay, then you have to, live with the story. You have to, it's like having a stone, and stone में से आपको sculpture बनाना है. So to remove the unnecessary parts, you have to give it a shape. You have to give it life. उसमें आपको जान डालनी है. तो it requires a lot of discipline. So you have to not just be creative, you have to be disciplined and you have to work on your own. There is nobody to tell you, you don't have a team to work with you. So you have to be self-motivated. So sometimes it does become a challenge. But I think one thing MBA taught me is how to keep a deadline. So I put a deadline in my mind that by this date I have to complete this book. And then I have to work towards it.
I think persons sitting in the first 3-4 rows who are more of faculty, trainer and trustees, they would be very happy that I'm receiving maybe around 100 or more such questions from youth. So really they are listening and asking various questions. And few questions are pertaining to startup or entrepreneurship or starting the business. And at this young age, so I think the dean, director, faculties would be very, very happy. Is it feasible, Ishwarya Nair is asking, is it feasible to do self-owned business along with 9 to 5 job? Two boards.
Yeah, it's called as moonlighting. Many people start like that in a small way, but after maybe, initially you can do it. There are people who do it on weekends and, on their free time. But usko agar bada karna hai, after some time you find ki demand is growing, people want more services from you, then you have to take a decision. But it may be good for a few months or a couple of years, but you cannot do it indefinitely unless you're okay with the business remaining small.
Now, this is a very interesting question by Diya Parmar. She is a student of science. She wants to become a doctor, but I think I will elaborate the question. There are agencies which conduct exam. Now, such agencies are not performing better, or let's say there's paper leak and such issues. Then how to convince self and how to prepare for good result? Because situation and conditions are not favoring.
Yeah, I'm very sad to learn that, that our very large competitive exams are having these problems. So I really don't have any answer for you, except that don't lose hope and, become very cynical. I mean, try to stay positive and do your best. Baki, everything is not in your hands. Sometimes there are only so many things in your control. So focus on what is in your control. And don't start feeling negative ki nothing will change in future. We do hope that this system gets reformed, and I think it's good it came to light. Otherwise, some very bad students would have got the admission also. So hopefully the next round will be better.
So we'll take the last question, and there are various questions asked by senior persons also. But I will read out the questions of youth, because Yuvala is mainly for youth. So there is a Harsh Shukla from Computer Science, Charuset University, and the question is very pertinent to you. Why to read books instead of podcast or video interview? As many people find reading very boring.
Okay. Yeah, first of all, unfortunately, people, when we say the word book, they think of textbook. उनको अपने पढ़ाई के boring books की याद आ जाती है. Whereas books are for pleasure, they are for fun. There are amazing books. You don't have to read only books which tell you how to become a better person. You can read fiction also. People who want to give exams like CAT, in the last year you go and study vocabulary, you try to improve your English. It will not happen. Only if you've been a reader and you have, done it over a period of years, then you are good at the language. So I would just say that, of course, even I watch podcasts and videos, but books have a different impact on your mind. Okay, I'll just give one example that one of the reasons why I was able to walk away from the placement from IIM, I had read a book called From Pepsi to Apple. It was Odyssey. It was a book called Odyssey. It was a story of John Scully. John Scully was a CEO of Pepsi, and way back in 1986, Steve Jobs went to him and said, "You join me." That time Apple was nothing. It was a small, tiny company, and Pepsi was like one of the biggest companies in the world. This guy goes and tells him, "Tu mere paas aaja, mere saath kaam kar, become my CEO." And finally it did happen. John Scully joined Steve Jobs. There was a line which Steve Jobs used. He said, "Do you want to spend the rest of your life selling sugared water, or do you want a chance to change the world?" So this line just stuck with me. I don't remember anything else from the book. I also thought, do I want to spend the rest of my life selling returns or credit cards, or I want to do something more meaningful. So, books, sometimes just a single line from a book can stay with you, and books have a bigger impact on your mind because you have to be actively engaged in it. You have to imagine what's happening. You have to visualize the words of the author. So you should do both. You should also watch videos, but why not read one book a month? Just keep one book in your bag, and so when you're in a bus or a train or you are having 10 minutes, read a few pages. Or before you go to sleep, read a few pages. It will definitely positively impact your life. I'm not saying this because I need you to buy my books. You can read any book. But I'm just telling you that I love books, and I feel that if you don't read books, you're missing out on something. But don't force yourself. आप किसी जगह जाके bookshop में या library में, you go through 10 books. If something you don't like, you don't read it. But something will catch your fancy. तो वो आप पढ़िए. And you can also read in your own, in Gujarati, in Hindi, whichever language. It doesn't always have to be English. There's some wonderful books written in our own languages
Yes.
also.
Just to add what Rasmiji said, I think day before yesterday's Gujarat Samachar article, Jay Vasavda, Satadal Purti, he wrote about the same thing, like if we keep on, like where human touch is more involved, like reading. This research was carried out in Norway, where around 250 students were tested through sensors, and they found when the students were reading instead of typing or using the pad, there were more lightening in the body through sensors. So it means that your nervous system is responding more if you are speaking or writing and holding the pen and other parts. So there is an article you can read out day before yesterday's article. So where we conclude the Q&A, there are many questions, like WhatsApp shows 99 plus numbers. So I cannot count how many questions still are unanswered. But it was really wonderful to interact with you, and amazing answers were given by the madam. So over to anchors, and big round of claps for the questions asked by you and madam.